Hi, welcome back to Sadie Spincraft. Excuse the light, but the sun shines out and I'm not hiding it. I like sunshine, so I'm not shutting curtains. Today's video, we are going to be blending on the blending board with merinos and some nylons. I've got some hand-dyed nylons that I dyed years ago from the super bright nylon that I bought from World of Wool. I'm even going to add a bit of the super bright nylon into it as well, the white one that it hasn't been dyed. Anyway, I'll show you it all, and we're going to diz off the blending board today. I'm babbling. Let's just go for it. Let's go. See you in a minute. Okay, so this is some pink merino and some rainbow trilobal all the way through that I got from World of Wool. This is what I consider too much, but that's my opinion. But we're gonna go away anyway. Then we've got green merino, the Diz, some aqua, I think that's aqua, and that's just some pale mint blue. It looks different on camera. Then we've got some green. In America they call it Firestar, so I do end up calling it Firestar, but it's super bright nylon that I've dyed, and I dyed these two at the same time, I do believe, as you can tell. And I think I did these two at the same time as well, but I'm not sure. But that's, like I said, by and by, they're what I were dyeing up years ago. And then this is what I were dyeing. So I do have some red that I dyed up as well. So that's the red. Yeah. So there we go. Right, let's get. So this, I'm just nipping in right quick to say thank you so much to the members, which is Carol J, Hooking and Stitching Island Style, Dawn's Loving Hand Creations, and Joy Wandry. I hope I've got that right. Thank you so much. Oh, you're all making me smile. Also, Carol and Antoinette lives. I'm going to go with during the week. I'm not sure which day would be better with for either of you, whether it be Monday to Friday or if you'd prefer the weekend, but I need to know because I don't want to miss either of you. So, woohoo! Yeah, let's go. Get to popping stuff on this blending board. I need to get down. I need my pillow for my knees. My pillow for my knees. Because I'm out getting old. Right. So, I'm going to put this over here. When you're doing vertical stripes, when you go on to your next colour, you do need to slightly overlap. Otherwise, they stay apart and they don't blend. Remove that bit. But yeah, ever so slightly overlap. Don't have to be major overlappage, just slight overlappage. Then onto the green. This is my teeny tiny blending board. I like teeny tiny blending board, it's cute. I'm just going to move you across a bit more so you can actually see what I'm doing. In fact, I'm just going to Hey, get off. Put a little bit more of that down there. And we want this pink. But do you see what I mean by I feel like there's too much in that? Because you saw how I used it the other day, how I like to make sure it's more subtle. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is gorgeous. It's just when it's spun up, it's not right. I don't know. It's just very plasticky. Right, so just make sure that's brushed on. Now we're going to add the nylons, so the Fire Star. We need the white first. So the white onto the light blue, and I'm not going to use a lot. As you'll see, you don't need a lot, because look, that's probably got twice as much in. So there's the white, the blue, look at that sheen. Oh, so pretty. And the green. It's surprising that I didn't do any pink, to be fair. So what I might do is just put a small amount of red, even though there's already enough on there. I want to enhance the pink. So let's just rub that on there. Next layer. And we're just going to repeat ourselves. So make sure you fill your board up. You will have to go back a few times afterwards to make sure you've got them in, got enough in right places. But because I'm dizzing, it really doesn't matter how even my board is. Or I don't think it is. It does. Now, if I were doing raw legs, I'd want a nice even board, just because I'd want even raw legs. But say I don't spin raw legs, I don't, it's very rare. Right, the zipping. I'm only going to do 2 layers. Or maybe I'll do 3. Finish it with some sheen. I don't know. Let's have a look. See where we're at. Right. I can still get loads in there though, you see. Especially up here. I've got loads down here, but hardly out up here, so just gonna, we'll go to about halfway down. Just add a little bit extra of the wool. Sorry, I've gone really, really quiet. What happens when Sadie concentrates? She forgets there's a camera on. And look at me talking as if I'm a third person. Woohoo! Oh, you have to wait till end. Chrissy's done the most adorable Prem baby booties, hat and mittens ever. She's crocheted them and they are so cute. So there you can see it's, I don't know if you can see actually, but it's just filled up the top end. So I am going to put another layer of this on. That's too much. See, I can't do it with too much in one place. That irritates me. Excuse me. There's 1, 2. There we go. Green. Oh, that's going to be a lot. There we go. And then red. There we go. Right. Now for the fun part. We're going to diz from right to left and zigzag all the way up to get a roving. This is not a comb top, as it's coming off a board, well, a carder, and it's not all going in one direction. So start off, I'm going to do it with a reasonable size hole. Usually I go for the smallest. Oh, that's fine. Right, so as we go across and do this, we're going to catch these over here as we go down and draft. So we're going to go into those fibres and draft them, and the more across you go, you're getting some of each, and you get the blend going from one to the other. Now we're going back that way, so lean your fibre across. Try not to pull it up because it'll just come apart a bit too easy. I say come apart, it'll draft too easy, and then you won't have anything other than a slither. Right, so we're at the end. We're going to draft it straight and turn it that way again. Use your diz as a guide. I watched, I think it's Beth from Blue Mountain Handcrafts, on how to diz, and my word, that woman can diz. So yeah, how I'm showing you is how she shows, but she does it on a hackle rather than a blending board. I think she does do one on blending board at some point. So I'm going to use the diz to lift it up and try to keep it as flat as we can, but still pick up the other fibres from the next colour. And you'll notice I move my diz to where the majority of the fibre is, rather than the other way. So, because I'm going that direction, I twist my diz that way so that the larger side is helping pull it through. And this is how you can tell we're coming up to the end. Because it does get slightly trickier because you just try to line it up and take it off as neat as possible. So let's have a look at the dizzed fibre. So we won't start with that bit. We'll start with the pink. So pink through to the green, through to the blue, into the light blue. Oh yeah, got a lovely striped fibre there. So what I'm going to do with this is add it onto the other spin. So I am spinning the bats at the moment. So I'll add that to the bat spin and we can see what that looks like at the same time. If you would like to repeat what you've done, then you get more of the same. But each, unless you're as good as Beth, each time you change colour, there'll be differences in each length. But it's all good. It's joys of playing with fire. Also, I'm also nipping in here to show you the teeniest, tiniest little booties I've ever seen. Look at those. So she's done those with a matching hat. And have you seen these cute little mittens? They're like the smallest of small. They're so cute. Anyway, back to end of video. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, if you have enjoyed this video, to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. If you've got any hypes left, why not give us a hype? And I would be absolutely grateful if you could join the members. There's 4 of us now. Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you. Don't forget, no matter where you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening or night time, I want you to do what you love doing. Love and hugs to all you fantastic people out there, and I'll definitely see you all again very soon. Goodbye, my beautifuls. Mwah. Bye.